A cat and a mouse living together. Once upon a time, there was a cat who met a mouse, and the cat liked the mouse very much. In fact, they liked each other so much that they decided to live together. They found a small room that no one was using, and they moved there. At first, it was summertime, and there was lots of food everywhere for animals to find on the ground. But they both knew that winter was coming, and during winter, it would be very hard to find food. "We should make a plan for the winter," said the cat, "or else we will go hungry. And you, little mouse, cannot go outside to look for food because there are traps everywhere." A trap is something that people put on the ground to catch mice. It was good advice. So they bought a large pot of food to eat during the winter, but they did not know where to keep it. There was no space in their small room to keep such a large pot. After thinking for a long time, the cat said, "I know where we can keep it. Let's hide it in the church. No one will steal from a church." A church is a building where people go to pray to God. We can hide it in the back room of the church, but we must be careful because winter is very long. We don't want to eat all of our food too quickly, or we will be hungry later. So we must agree to only go to the pot when we are really in need of food. The mouse agreed, and the pot was put in a place of safety inside the church. Winter came, and it was not long before the cat began to feel hungry. So the cat said to the mouse, "I want to tell you something, little mouse. My cousin has had a son, and he has asked me to be the godmother. In some countries, each baby is given a godmother or godfather at birth. The godmother or godfather are not the parents of the child, but they are usually close friends of the parents. The godmother or the godfather is responsible for teaching the child about God." The cat continued, "I have to go to the church today for the christening. Let me go out today, and you look after the house by yourself." A christening is a ceremony in which the baby is given a name. "Yes, yes, of course," said the mouse. "You go and have a good time at the christening, and if you get anything good, think of me. I would very much like to have some of the sweet red wine that they serve at the christening." So the cat said goodbye and left. But everything the cat had said was untrue. The cat didn't have a cousin, and there was no new baby, and there was no christening, and no one had asked the cat to be a godmother. Instead, the cat went straight to the pot of food and started eating the top of it. And the cat kept eating until she had eaten the whole top. Then the cat took a walk upon the roofs of the town, relaxed in the sun, and licked her lips whenever she thought of the pot of food. And the cat didn't return home until evening. "Well, here you are again," said the mouse. "You must have had a very happy day." "Everything went well," answered the cat. "And what name did they give the child?" asked the mouse. "Top Off," said the cat. "Top Off?" cried the mouse. "That is a very strange and unusual name. Is that name common in your family?" "What does it matter?" said the cat. "You mice also have many strange names in your family. Besides, Top Off is a good name for a cat." A few days later, the cat got hungry again. "Mouse, you must watch the house for me again," said the cat. "I have been asked to be godmother again, and I must go." The mouse agreed, and the cat left. But the cat went straight to the pot again, and this time the cat ate half the food. When the cat came home again, the mouse asked, "And what name was this child given?" "Half done," said the cat. "Half done," said the mouse. "That's a very strange name. I've never met anyone with that name in my life." A few days later, the cat got hungry again. "Little mouse, I must go," said the cat. "You'll never believe it, but there's been another baby, and I've been asked to be godmother a third time." "So many new babies," said the mouse. "This is all very strange." "You're thinking too much," said the cat. "Just wait for me and I'll be back soon." So the mouse stayed home and cleaned the house. Meanwhile, the greedy cat went straight to the pot of food and ate everything. When the cat came home that night, the mouse asked what name the child had been given. "You're probably going to think it is strange again," said the cat, "but the child is named All Gone." "All Gone," said the mouse. "This is the strangest name of all. I have never heard this name anywhere before. What can it mean?" The mouse shook her head and went to sleep. After this, nobody asked the cat to be godmother for a long time. But during the long winter, the mouse and the cat soon ran out of their food at home. "Come," said the mouse, "let's go to the church where we put the big pot of food and enjoy that." "Yes, let's," said the cat. So they set out on their way. But when they got to the church, the pot was empty. "Oh no," said the mouse. "Now, too late do I understand what happened. You are not a good friend. You ate this whole pot when you told me you were going to be godmother. First top off, then half done, then—" "Stop talking," said the cat. "If you say one more word, I will eat you too." But it was too late. The poor mouse had already started to say "all gone," and the words came out before she could stop herself. As soon as the mouse had spoken the words, the cat jumped on her, grabbed her, and ate her up. And that, truly, is how the world is.